Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another autumnal video. And as you can hear, George is in the back. Now wondering who I'm talking to. But we are off for a mum and son day. Hopefully he enjoys it and he's not grizzling the whole day. But it's a Thursday, so Carl is at work and we don't have a mum and tots group or anything that we go to on a Thursday, and George isn't at nursery on a Thursday, so it's like our one free day of the week where we can do whatever we like. So I decided to go to a farm shop, which is about an hour's drive, just under an hour. It's like Cheshire Way. I've seen it on Instagram, it looks epic, and it also looks that epic that it gets super busy on a weekend. So I was like, sorry Carl, I'm gonna go without you. I'm gonna go during the week and suss it out. It's called Hollies Farm Shop. Let me know if you've been. Let me know if you live in that area and you're excited for what I'm about to experience. But yeah, so just thought me and George would go for a lovely day out. Probably will just be a couple of hours. Grab a hot chocolate or some lunch and come back. But I just really fancied getting out of the house, doing something autumnal and lovely. And then this evening I'm actually going to have a bit of a pamper evening because I can't remember the last time I had one. Like proper full-on bath, face mask, just relax with my book. So yeah, when Carl gets home from work, he can take George and I'm going to have a lovely relaxing bath. And I'm going to treat myself to using one of the festive collections that I haven't actually used on my body yet. So I'll share that with you later as well. Whilst I mentioned the festive collections, actually, it just reminds me that I wanted to put some lip oil on because I've used the pink lip stain this morning, but I haven't, from our pink cracker, I haven't applied any of the lip oil yet, so I'm doing that now. And some good news and bad news. Bad news is that unfortunately the pink cracker has sold out, so you cannot get the pink cracker with the lip oil, the lip scrub and the pink lip stain with the new lighter pink formulation. However, the good news is you can still get the pink lip stain, but it's the old formulation, which was the brighter pink, but you can still layer that one up, so you can still have it quite subtle, or you can have it super bright. Sorry, a lady and I know is just running by, but she hasn't seen me. And also the good news is you can still get the lip oil and the lip scrub. Okay, we're gonna go. You can still get them in the red cracker with the red lip stain. Again, the new formulation of the lip stain, so it's not as bright as the old version. So I will leave the red lip cracker where you can get the 3 products linked below, and I will also leave the pink lip stain that you can get in the old formulation on its own as well. So you can still get the products, just not the new formulation of the pink lip stain. But I would suggest, just if you want a light coverage, just put a little bit on, maybe dab it on with your finger, 1 layer, and you're good to go. So anyway, talking about good to go, I'm going to get the postcode up, put it on my sat nav and get going to Hollies Farm Shop. So sit back, enjoy a cozy autumnal video. Here's a little bit of reality for you. I have probably just had one of the most embarrassing moments of my life since I've been a parent. And I just want to cry. He wants to eat my Biscoff hot chocolate that looks amazing. But basically, George screamed the whole way round. I managed to settle in with a little bit of food for a little while, so we got to actually look around the farm shop, and then it was a little bit of a queue. It went down really quickly to get a hot chocolate. Screamed most of the time. We were waiting. I was just about had enough and I was going to walk away, having paid for my hot chocolate while we were waiting for it to be made. It didn't actually take long considering how many people were there. Just as I was about to leave, I called my number, and then we came outside and I let him run around for a bit. He's just not happy, but I just thought I would show this because I've taken some, I did get the chance to take some nice clips on my phone that you will have seen, but I just wanted to show you that it's not real. I'll talk to you when we get home once I've had a good old cry. And we are home. I had a good old cry on the way home. Yeah, and got it out of my system, but such a shame because it was such a lovely place. It reminds me of Daylesford. If you've ever been to Daylesford farm shop in the Cotswolds, it's like I feel like it's like Hollies farm shop is like a northern version of that. I don't think I've ever been to Daylesford like Halloween autumn time. I have been near Christmas, but Hollies farm shop decorations were amazing, did not disappoint. The hot chocolate, half of it that I did actually drink, was lovely. The cup was really pretty as well. And don't get me wrong, he didn't scream the whole way round. Obviously when I was taking those video clips, I wasn't leaving my child screaming in the pram. I'd say probably 10 minutes we got without him screaming. Maybe 15, but it wasn't even like a grizzle. It was just like a, like, you know, when they scream and it sounds like it hurts their throat. It was like that. And there's only so much of that a person can listen to without starting to feel a little bit distressed themselves. I stayed calm though. I didn't lose my rag or anything like that with him. It's not his fault. But sometimes if I'm like, if I've got pent up like stress or anger or any like strong emotion like that, the way I let it out is crying. So I feel like I had my good old cry and release in the car on the way home, and it's just such a struggle taking him anywhere at the moment on your own. I was thinking about it in the car on the way home. I was like, how do single parents do it? Like, how do they go anywhere when their child is at this sort of age where they just want to walk around and run all the time, but they can't? How do you manage it? However, when I was in the farm shop, there were other children that looked about George's age, and none of the people with the child looked like they were on their own. They all looked like they were with somebody else. So maybe that's the key. Maybe, like, I was so optimistic at the start of the day, and I'll watch this video back and be like, look how, like, how excited you are to go to this farm shop and have a lovely morning with your son. Reality was not that. I'm reading Manifest by Roxy Nafusi at the moment before I go to bed, and the chapter I read last night was about gratitude, so I tried to practice that on the way home. I have so much to be grateful for, but it doesn't stop you having those moments where you're just like, yeah, just like that. If you're wondering where he is now, I haven't just left him in the car to scream. He is upstairs having a nap, so I'm going to enjoy however long I have, just enjoy the quiet. I phoned Carl on the way home. He was like, when I get home from work, I will take you off your hands and you can go and have your bath and a pamper evening. So I'm really looking forward to that. I will definitely go back to Hollies Farm Shop because that is a bit of me. I absolutely loved it and would love to have had the time to have a mooch a little bit more. It's a tricky stage, but I definitely feel better for a good old cry. Anyway, I've been rambling on for nearly 6 minutes. I'll see you for a pamper session a bit later on. Okay, Carl is home, so it's time for me to switch off for a bit. He's just doing George's dinner. So I'm gonna come up, have a bath and relax just because. So I thought I would show you what collection I'm gonna use to really pamper myself tonight. Obviously it's difficult to show you whilst I'm in the bath because, you know, nobody needs to see that. But I have opted for the lime, leaf and peppermint one. I mean, I love all of the smells. You know, I love vanilla and coconut, so the yellow one, I adore that smell. The floral one, which is now available, the cream melt that you pop in the bath. I feel like I'm saving it because I only have the one. So that's going to be a very special occasion that I use that. Maybe I'll save that for my birthday, which is a week before Christmas. Maybe that's when I'll use my cream melt. But tonight I'm going for the lime, leaf and peppermint. So these artisanal collections, there are the 3 scents. So the frangipani and passion flower one is the pink one with the cream melt, which makes your bath really creamy. It's like a bath bomb, but it also makes your bath really milky and lovely. The vanilla and coconut one, which is the yellow one, that comes with a coconut body pebble. And then this one, the lime, leaf and peppermint. And I think this just smells like Starburst. I think it smells amazing. And I also opted for this one because it's most like Halloween-y kind of colour with the green. And all these jars here, you might recognise them as our old face mask jars. So Tropic are all about sustainability and recycling, reusing things. So they have actually reused the old face mask packaging that they used to have. Yeah, so in these you get a butter smooth, so this is like a body scrub. So I'm gonna scrub my whole body in this and I'm gonna smell like Starburst. I wish you could, one day they will create it, won't they, and you'll be able to smell it through the camera or the TV or your phone or whatever you're watching it on. Then this one comes with a zesty mojito cleansing body pebble. The body pebbles you can buy individually, but this scent is literally the most perfect scent for this collection. Obviously that's why they chose it. Oh, again, it has that green Starburst smell. And then we have the Velvet Balm, which is a super luxurious body lotion, and I have used this like on my arm, demoing it and having a try of it that way, but I've never done it over my entire body, so I'm going to use it tonight. You can see where people have been trying it when I've been at events and things, but I haven't personally used this over my entire body, and it's definitely one of those nights to have a really luxurious in-depth pamper. So I'm going to scrub myself, wash myself with the body pebble, and then lather myself in our gorgeous Velvet Balm, because the Velvet Balm is one that you just want to leave to soak. It's not one that you want to put on and then get dressed and go out. It's a pamper evening kind of balm. And then I ordered myself, because I can't resist a bath bomb. I love them, and Lush do the best themed bath bombs. So I've got the package here and I have 2 to choose from. I would ask you, but I'm gonna have had my bath by the time you see this video. So I have a pumpkin one, and then I have a ghost. So which one do I go for? I feel like I might go for the pumpkin tonight, and then next week when it's actually Halloween I can go for the ghost one. That's what I'm gonna do. That was heavenly, and when I say I smothered myself in the velvet balm, I definitely smothered myself. I went to town, lathered every inch of my body, and I do smell like a starburst. Our bathroom smells like a starburst. Oh, I can't tell you how nice that smell is. I don't know if that's my favourite even over the vanilla and coconut. I think it might be. Right, I have double cleansed. I used our Radiance Cleanser to really clear out my pores, and then obviously smoothing cleanser. And I'm going in with our hydrogel eye masks. I thought I was just going to do a face mask, but then I thought no, I'm gonna carry on the theme, and I'm going to go to town and use our eye masks, because the face mask I'm using tonight, it's I'm going to use the pink one, which is the Electric Bloom Brightening and Tightening one. I love that one because I'm 37 in a couple of months, so you know, tightening is what I need more and more. And as you can see, I use this a lot. So let's see. My little key, actually, I'm not sure if you can still get these. I can't remember. If you can still get these, I'll link it in the description box. But this is a Tropic. I know people use this for like their tomato puree and stuff like that as well, but this is an actual Tropic one. And you just pop it on the end of your face masks, like so. And then when it's getting low, it just squeezes out every last bit. I have run out, so I think I do have another one, but I have other masks in here that need using, so I'm going to use one of those. And I'm going to use the one that I took the key off, the Comfort Food hydration one, for my forehead. There we go. I think I will just use my hands for this one, because this is like a yogurty texture. It's not one that dries hard, so I can just easily put this on with my fingers. That is me all face masked up. Squat down a little bit. So I'm going to leave that on for like 20 minutes, and I've not done it very neat, have I? I'm going to leave it on for about 20 minutes. I'm going to go sit down in bedroom. I'm going to take my So Sleepy candle in with me, and I'm going to read a chapter of my book, I think, and continue to relax. I've just come downstairs because George is now in bed, but I finished off my skincare. I didn't film it because I actually did the same routine as I did in my previous video, so if you would like to see what my evening skincare routine is currently, I will link my previous video in the description box down below, and just skip towards the end, the last 10 minutes, and that is my current evening skincare routine, and the one that I just did. So I feel so much better. Me and George have made up. He's honestly, on the drive home, we stopped at traffic lights and I turned around to have a look at him, and I was like, you ruined our mummy and son's morning. And he literally was like like did the cheekiest little grin, and I smiled, and you can't stay mad at them for long, can you? It's not their fault, but he just doesn't like farm shops like his mummy does. But like I said, George is in bed. Carl is the best and has made us a vegetable curry. When we went out for a date night. I haven't even told you because I didn't film it. We went out for a date night last weekend. My mum and dad came up to have George for us because we haven't been out together, just me and Carl, for ages. And we went out into Shrewsbury properly for the first time. We went to the Giggling Squid, which is a really lovely Thai restaurant, if you don't know. We haven't had Thai food for ages. We're guilty, I'm sure most people are, of going for the same food whenever you go out to eat because you know you like it. But Carl booked us into the Giggling Squid, which was a bit different for us, and I absolutely loved it. I had a massaman curry, I think it was, and it was like coconutty, peanutty. Oh, it was just the nicest flavours. And ever since I had that last Saturday, I've craved a similar thing. So Carl has pulled together something tonight. We'll see if it tastes anything like it, but it smells incredible. I don't like spice, so coconutty sweet is right up my street. Clearly in my food and in my skincare. Yeah, really needed tonight, really needed a lovely pamper evening. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Sorry about my little almost in tears on camera again. I mean, you've seen it before. But that's real life, isn't it? I didn't want to just show you the perfectly beautiful farm shop clips without giving you a little bit of reality. And actually we were there 45 minutes and I enjoyed about 10-15 minutes of it whilst George wasn't crying. The rest I was outwardly calm, but inwardly I was stressed. So yeah, I will definitely go back, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can relate to it in some way and take some comfort knowing that it's not just you. Thank you so much again for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, leave me a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, because it really does help my channel out, and I'm trying really hard to be more consistent again on my channel and bring you a video every Sunday. So let's see if I can keep that up to the end of the year. Anything you would like to see, video inspiration, I'm always open to, because sometimes I don't bring you a video because I just don't know what you want to see. So if you have any videos that you would like me to bring you, please leave them in the comments below and I will do my best. Also, one more thing quickly before I go, I promise. If you are watching this video before the 31st of October, before the end of October 2024, Tropic Skincare have the most amazing offers on at the moment, where you can get up to £55 worth of free Tropic products with your orders until the end of October. I won't go into more detail now. If you would like the details of exactly what the offers are, I will leave all the information you need to know in the description box down below, and I will leave the link to my web shop where you can shop with me, and also my Facebook group where I have shared all the details in there as well. But on that note, I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.